of the day. After this. The nice thing about the list being small is it doesn't take very long to clean it up. Alright, what's this? Lunys Evil Domain. Has Mario got the skill to conquer Lunys Evil Domain? Wait a minute, did I type in the wrong code? I must have. I definitely typed in the wrong code. You know what, that's fine, whatever, we'll just play this instead. Alright. We can take a look at Millmouse's level later. Due to a clerical error, we will be playing LunyDave's level ahead of schedule. Anybody waiting to get your level be played, you have 3 submissions that can be made before yours will no longer be allowed to be sent before I clear this level. I am not well practiced at saying that because I just came up with that thing to say on the spot. Oh, does it? That's convenient. I wasn't even paying attention. So you have an introductory red coin, huh? That's awesome. I love red coin challenge rooms. People don't like them enough. I think there's something wrong with the average gamer. I was already talking about it earlier. Bro, how do I get the POW? Is it supposed to bring the shell up here or something? Maybe I'll have to try that room again. While we're here, I guess we could switch to Toadette or Mario. I think I like Toadette for castles better. Oh, I need Yoshi. But why don't I have Yoshi? I guess it's because he doesn't jump on the thing very easily. There we go. Okay, I'm not sure what difference Yoshi makes for us, but we've got him. Oh, wait a minute. We're supposed to blow up the bomb, aren't we? Okay. We have to make Yoshi eat fire, and then we do the jump. By the way, for those that aren't aware, I do have backseat shielding habit on this channel. That's how I play. I play with, while ignoring chat when I ask rhetorical questions. In case the rhetorical question spawns a backseat comment, then I'm not looking at chat while I try to figure it out. I don't have a no backseat policy, so if you want to backseat me, that's completely fine. Just keep in mind that I might ignore you while you're trying to backseat me. Oh, not a good enough jump. Yeah. All caught up on chat. I'm gonna wait for that guy to come down again. Oh. I feel like if you ignore the backseating, at least for a while, it sort of like gives it a more authentic, old school TV viewing experience. And so I don't want to discourage people from backseating, because I was like something that we would do sometimes when younger, watching TV, even though we know that like the characters in the show cannot hear us. It was still kind of fun to do, and so I understand that it might be also fun for you guys to do too. I think the problem is I'm waiting for the Koopa Troopa to be too low, so I end up just not having a very good double jump there, basically. So yeah, that's better. That shouldn't give us the jump. There we go. But yeah, if the level is too difficult, then eventually I will make it known that I won't help, and I will look at chat. And at that point, we can go from old school TV watching to new school TV watching, I guess. I don't know why I keep using the word school. There's got to be a different term we can use for that, but I haven't really thought of what it is yet, so I jumped too late. Could probably just go when he is low, and then it takes so long for Yoshi to get his max height jump that by the time he gets it, the Koopa Troopa should be in position, I suppose. Nope. Okay, I think we gotta wait a little bit longer. I'm so bad at timing stuff sometimes. Alright. I think I tend to do better than a lot of people, but I still struggle with it. No, that was almost it, I think. There we go. Alright, so this next part is really confusing me. There's so much going on over here. I'm trying to get vision. I can't really see where we're going. Alright, I guess we'll just jump with Yoshi. Hey, welcome back, Frog Mood Marco. How's it going? I don't know why sometimes it feels like it takes me way too long to eat the lava bubble. Okay. So okay, we need to like grab the bomb with Yoshi's tongue somehow. And then I guess we take damage on spikes and then wall jump up quickly to the door. Could probably go to a different challenge and come back to this later, but let's at least give this a few more tries before we temporarily abandon the coin, I suppose. Ooh, just barely. Frog, did you stick around to see him play my level, or did it take too long? Travis? We were watching his stream together. and he was too tired by the time he got to my level. Ah! Wasn't trying to hit that grinder, but I did it anyways. I'm gonna have to send that level to more streamers. See if anybody else is struggling on it too. It's actually not situated to be a mandatory course, but I was situating it to be a gatekeeper course, which means it's supposed to... Like, I originally wanted it to be a 1 out of 3 course, but when the guy that named the level couldn't beat it, I was like, maybe we should move it to 2 out of 3 just in case, instead of 1 out of 3 stars difficulty level. And then now Travis didn't easily beat it. I'm like, wow, what? There's no way this is a 3 out of 3 stars difficulty level. I refuse to believe it. It's just because he was tired. I guess we'll have to send it to some streamers and confirm that. Maybe you should go get the first clear. That'll embarrass him if you get it. I think, maybe. Maybe not. But if anybody gets it, besides him, that might be good. Oh. Ugh. There's the plunger under pressure level. It's NSMBU, and there is some difficult precision stuff that you could try in there. I think you'll enjoy it. Might be easier than my stealth level because you don't have to worry about going slow in that level. You can get away with going fast. You do have to be careful, but I don't understand how I'm supposed to lick that. That's so... Yeah, okay, one more try and then we're gonna move on to a different coin. Come back to it later, maybe. If it's the only one we can't get, then maybe we can just postpone the level and try it on another day or something. Looks like we died. We still got one more level if y'all want to add something. Or slot. One more level slot. And Darylin just added something already. Okay, you need to spin jump onto the bullet and onto the plant. Got it. Oh. Apparently I was... I don't know. I thought if I went at a relatively normal pace... strange. That actually worked even better than previously. Which makes no sense to me. I don't know, maybe I'm just losing my mind. I guess we're supposed to, like, collect the coin and then do the jump. I don't know. This room is really weird. Do you want me to ground pound cancel? Because I can do that. No, you just want us to wall jump back and forth. Okay. Maybe I'm just being super dumb and or impatient. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just being really dumb and impatient, I guess. Or not, like, intentionally impatient, or I don't know, I'm just, like... I feel like a lot of levels... Oops. I feel like a lot of levels, like, sort of train me to be impatient or something. Okay. This is a cool room. I like it. The Yoshi room, I don't really like it that much, because... I feel like there's that... I mean, it's not particularly hard to see what you need to do, but... Even after seeing what you need to do, it's like knowing what to do feels kind of impossible somehow. Oops. But, I don't know. Maybe if you just divided that challenge up into 2 challenges, it would be more digestible. Maybe that's the issue, I don't know. Maybe I just need to get good. Now, I think I'm supposed to use the momentum to just kind of like keep going, but you could probably get away with stopping there and then resume the going forward routine. Probably harder than to keep going though in any case. Oops. There you could probably get away with a ground pound cancel, wall jump combo if you wanted to, but again, it might be harder than the intended way to get through there. Okay, we made it to the coin and to the pipe. Alright, checkpoint time. Slide and jump, not Z. Did I Z onto those munchers? Yeah, probably. I think I was just trying to stop. I don't think I was trying to jump over them. It's kind of like was pressing buttons in panic, maybe. I'm not sure. Why am I so nervous about this jump? Maybe we should just... No, that's not a good idea. I shouldn't do that. Says the spike wall. Okay. What, do you expect me to use the trampoline? Is that necessary? Probably. Oops. Why do you guys put your names in the levels? We already see your name in the title. Or when you press pause or whatever. What is wrong with me? I guess you just... or some of the people that like the look of seeing words in the levels. Oops. Apparently we're here now. I have put words in my levels, but it's usually just like because it's really hard to communicate to people without doing that sometimes. Because people like don't want to read comments. So for example, on my Coin Grab Gauntlet series, I have the words easy and hard, you know, because it's like pick a pipe. You can choose their gauntlet to go through, either the easy gauntlet or the hard gauntlet. So for there, I feel like it's a necessity to use the words. And I also used the words when I was doing my 100th course because I wanted to shout out my other accounts. But usually I don't use words with course parts. I don't necessarily think it looks ugly, but I do think it can look kind of tacky sometimes. Okay, we got up on the platform. The problem is it just didn't stop before touching the muncher. Probably not a bad idea considering how hard some of these challenges are to just start checking out other rooms in case some sort of trick from some room or another can that you might learn could help you with a different trick. So even though I don't feel like I'm struggling overly much on that room, I'll just go ahead and check out another room. Come back to it later. Whoa! Never know how clever somebody's design can be unless you give it a chance. I get the impression that I've played LunyDave's stuff before. I'm also wondering if that's meant to be L-O-O-N-Y Dave, or if it's like a shared account, like Loony or Lunar or whatever is another person's name. Anyway, oh, reminds me of Luna, or Loon. Her name is Loon in French, from Expedition 33. Oh. I think people usually call her Lune, or Luna, or something like that. Her name's actually Loon, apparently. I can see how somebody would want to pronounce it differently in English, because Loon kind of sounds derogatory. Ugh. I need to stretch. Yeah, I was thinking, I feel like maybe I might have played a Red Coin Challenge Rooms course from you that was Airship a really long time ago. Did you ever make a Red Coins Challenge Rooms Airship course? If so, then I think I remember playing your level way back in the distant past. There's a streamer. I was not able to beat your level, but I remember I was impressed with how difficult it was. If you are that same person anyway, I mean. Oh, come on. You might enjoy playing my latest Red Coins Challenge Rooms course. It's a Thwomp course. I plan on making many more, but right now I'm in the process of building a clear condition super world, so I'm not allowed to build any courses like this. Unless we want to just make them not have checkpoints, which is kind of rude, but I did toy around with the idea for like an easier course, but not make it mandatory. Those of you that don't know, my super world has 3 different difficulty ratings for the courses, and in order to beat the super world, the player only has to beat the 16 of the easiest courses. After that, then they can try out the 8 medium difficulty ones that they want, and they have to beat those if they want permission to play the 16 hard levels in the world. I don't know if I actually want to be here. Alright. Whoa! That was interesting. Yeah, well, since Loony is not confirming or denying my memory, we're just gonna go ahead with that story and say that we have played LunyDave's levels before, and that he made difficult airship level. That was Red Coin something. Oh. Kinda wanna go back and try it again, now that so much time has passed. I wonder, would it have been on this account or another account? Do you have one account, LunyDave? Oh, Muncher killed me. Speaking of which, this is technically a first clears challenge. I've been highlighting first clear challenges from viewers recently. And some of my first clear highlights are not from viewers, but those are usually easier in the viewer level first clear challenges. But whatever the case, we got 12 first clear highlights coming into my YouTube channel today. And then we'll have some more next week. Next Friday, we're calling it First Clears Friday. If you guys want to know when the video is going to start going live, you can type !day. It'll be at 1800. Oh. And if you want to know where you can find the videos, you can type !YT. Oh, wow, that is a spicy edge landing there. Oh! You remade it recently. That means I'm not going to see the white flag on it if that's the case, unless you, You mean you want me to turn it on? Sure, bro. I forgot to turn it on. Whatever. I don't think we really need it, but sure, whatever. Whoa. So what kind of changes did you make to it? Not that that would necessarily mean much to me, since it's been such a long time. I probably wouldn't remember a whole lot about it, but you never know. Sure. Until you try to find out. My aunt used to say stuff like that all the time. But she would just say you never know. A short version of it all. Ah! Sounds exciting. I have to admit, I've been doing variety gaming over the years, so my skill at Mario Maker isn't what it could be, I guess, if I just like only played this game over the years or something, but so I'd probably hate myself if that were the case, but whatever. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to clip past the cliff by jumping from there or not, and sure enough I was able to, and it just surprised me a little bit. Oops. I should just change the channel points option to like toggle it. And it can't be, we should just put a cooldown on it. Doesn't have to be any certain rule about it, we just toggle it. That's literally what it should be. We're gonna change the description of the channel points option after the stream. Probably put, yeah, because that way you guys can manage it instead of me. Because I'm gonna forget to turn it back on or turn it back off or whatever, if it stays the way it is or the reverse. So we're gonna turn it into a toggle. I mean, I could still remanage it if I really feel like I need to. I can just redeem it myself. But the point is it being on a cooldown will be kind of nice, I think. That way, also there can be like a duality, I guess, of like people that want slow mode and people that don't want slow mode can like fight over it. Like encourage each other to like waste their channel points sooner or whatever, just because they have that preference. Could be pretty fun. Speaking of which, wasting channel points, I didn't redeem your Mega Hydrate from yesterday. I mean, yeah, send it back, your points, because I thought that was 2 of them for some reason. But the second redemption was like something else, so there's probably like chat, slow mode, and whatever. I was just clicking too quickly. Should have done it slower. So I guess the next Mega Hydrate, whatever we redeem, will be free. Although I did shower before starting the stream, so don't bother redeeming it now. Hey, welcome back, Ominous here, how's it going? I'm struggling with these swinging claw jumps. I'm not very good at them. Walked into Muncher afterwards, great job to the Kappa. Almond is here with the watch streak report. I should like try ground pound canceling there, maybe. Give the claw time to grab me again. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. Oops. This room is so nasty. I don't know, I feel like in my hands, it's my fault. Like, I'm just so terrible at the game. It's so hard for me to tell if I'm actually gonna make the jump. Like, everything just happens so fast in NSMBU. I feel like I'm just... I don't know, I feel like that's one of those situations where if you keep on holding left, you will make the jump, but then you'll also touch the muncher. It's like, come on, bruh. Like, seriously? You want me to choose between, you know, falling into the lava and touching the muncher? Like... I don't know, I don't understand how I'm supposed to make that more consistent. I guess if I was just understood the swinging claw better, fine, I don't. Probably should just move on from this particular room. It's driving me nuts. Yeah, it's like, where was LunyDave when the Thwomp level didn't have a first clear yet? Did you know the Thwomp level that I made, it's course number 99 on my main account, or my first account, whoa, it was cleared by a multiplayer versus player. In other words, he and his friends found the level, and he kind of scouted it out and was like, hey, this level's pretty cool, and then he went and got the first clear on it. He plays a lot of versus as well, but he plays more co-op than he does versus. Some Japanese player, I don't even know who it is. Oops. Anyway, yeah, everything on my first account has been first cleared now, but I do have some first clears available on my on my sequel account. You might be able to get some of them, I don't know. Maybe like some NSMBU ones. Not sure if your airship level was NSMBU or not. I just remember that it was either SMW or NSMBU. And it was definitely airship. And I think there might have been some spin jumping required, but details are super fuzzy on that. So I'm not even entirely sure if that's true or not. Oh, come on! You know, it's funny, I was so bad at spin jumping in the past, and then I made a shell delivery level in SMW style, where you have to do some pretty good spin jumps on a thwomp. Like, doesn't have a parachute. Like at the beginning of the level. Sort of reminding myself that I wasn't always good at that either when I had to remind myself when I saw other people struggling on it. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I was never, I mean, I originally wasn't good at that either, I think. Even just like a spiny just walking across spikes, just spin jumping on that was like very intimidating for me, was how bad I was at the game. Okay, really that jump is not that bad. This part though, this is spooky. What is this? You want me to crouching jump this? Oh! Well, it worked. Okay, now what about this? That's not recommended, right? Oh, I'm so nervous! I'm fairly confident I'm going to die here. It's not even particularly hard, but I've not been doing this in this room. I was doing it in a different room. So I'm out of practice. Oh. Oh, we got the coin. Well, that's what I meant. Sometimes you can go to a different room and you get practice for another room. So it pays to bounce around a bit sometimes with these harder levels. I definitely designed my levels probably partially due to inspiration from LunyDave here. We need that bomb to get to the door. I'm not sure how we're gonna get that bomb, but we're gonna have to try to figure it out. The bomb was through the pipe, right? Yeah, and the moles. Okay. Bruh. I guess we have to let go of the jump button. Let go of it for the moment. I'm not sure for how long. Oops. Not sure if I died to the mole or to the muncher. Wait, how do I do this? Wow, okay. Just try and stay calm, hit the switch. And jump up. See, I know. The bomb is good. It just blows up so quickly. Like, I figured that would happen. And so I started panicking the other time. Just gotta not have wasted jumps, it seems like. Oh, wow. I'm not even making the jump. Why am I not making it? I'm not sure. Just like, I feel like because we can't just hold down run the whole time, it sort of messes with my my muscle memory for like, you know, inputting. Maybe there's like one of those claw grip rooms where you know, use your fingers instead of your thumbs. It makes it easier, probably. Oops. I mean, once you get used to it anyway. I don't use claw grip all that often. How about you, LunyDave? Do you use claw grip often? Would you use it on this level, or would you just use your thumb? Not that it really matters, just curious. Maybe it does matter, maybe it don't. Whatever works for the player, right? Ah. I need to let go of jump. Somehow I'm not doing it. Don't ask me why. There's a commercial happening soon, I guess. No, it's already happening. I was just asking commercial to do the question or whatever however you want to say that. There we go. That's better. I did it with the thumb that time. Okay, so what are we doing next? So the Yoshi coin and not this one. Was it this one I'm missing? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I think you would enjoy looking at the design for my red coin 23 and 24. I feel like I did a pretty good job of indicating where players have been with those levels. Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay. So it was this room, I was right. Alright, so I got the gnarly boomerang. I'm not boomerang, I mean trampoline. No, it is a trampoline. It's trampoline boomerang jump. Trampoline based boomerang jump. There we go. Oh, there we go. With an edge landing at the end of it. Nice. Alright, now we just gotta get the Yoshi coin. Bruh. That's right. I think it's getting uploaded at 19. So it'll be like a couple, I'm not sure how many videos before that. The first Thursday Friday starts at 18. I ended up cutting up so there's like 20 minutes of action of me playing your level. I should be going at 19 if I remember correctly. So, about 8 hours from now, give or take. Well, 8.5, I suppose. Or is it 7.5? I don't know, I can't do the math right now. Alright, so this pipe, we haven't done it yet. Oops. I thought I was gonna eat the coin. And so then I tried to, I don't know why I pushed that button again, that makes no sense. Not sure if you actually need to jump there. That might be unnecessary. Alright, this part scares me. I wonder if you could cheese it by doing this. I'm not sure, but it did seem to make going underneath the mole easier. I mean, above the mole. I'm not sure if... Oops. Anybody else here play Unicorn Overlord? For some reason, that flapping Koopa Troopa, maybe it's because it's the NSMBU. Maybe there's something to do with us playing a castle level or something, but that red Koopa Troopa going up and down reminded me of like the angel people in Unicorn Overlord. Well, a lot of them end up wearing red, so that probably has a lot to do with it. Anyway. Yeah, I guess the, in this particular style, the red Koopa Troopa's wings look a lot more like angel style than the other red Koopa Troopas and the other styles, I would imagine. Oh no, he's way too low. This isn't going to work. I was trying to jump into the grinder. Get eliminated faster so I could start over sooner. Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, Almanis here's been sending me a bunch of Hammer Bro levels, one of which was made by, what was it, a Nebula Star, and according to Nebula Star, it was like the reimagining of the very first course from Super Mario Maker 1. So it's kinda cool. It's actually a new upload. So I played that, ended up clearing it twice before anybody else got to it, but this is rough. It's so hard. Maybe my schedule really worked out nicely for me at the time, I don't know. But I appreciate being able to get the first clear on an obviously special course. I know a lot of people would be able to beat that course much faster than me, and in fact have already done so. Really likes to pass those levels around quite a bit. And I think a lot of us appreciate the practice, to be honest. There will be some people that might complain sometimes, but I guess you know deep down that they appreciate the practice. Anyways, it was funny because I wasn't expecting people to beat my Hammer Bro level so fast. It took me like 28 minutes to beat it. So I was expecting it to be really difficult. Travis, who got the first clear, apparently he was tired. He couldn't even beat my easy coin collection level. I don't know, maybe it's just something about auto-scroll. People just like lose their minds when they have to do auto-scroll or something, I suppose. Maybe Travis is also just, maybe he's not good at water levels. Because there is water in that level. So I suppose it's another excuse we can use. I guess that means we need to make a water Hammer Bro level. I don't know, would that even be difficult though? Because the Hammer Bros are, their hammers go slower underwater. That actually might make it too easy. I guess maybe if you're like coming out of the water to jump on their platforms, that could make it difficult. Then is it even a water level anymore at that point? Debatable, I suppose. Just... Dude, the spike is in Yoshi's tongue's way. Are you working on Hammer Bros too? Nice. Yeah, I feel like I should make more Hammer Bro levels. I was thinking about making like a cat suit versus Hammer Bros level. That might be kind of fun. Maybe that'll be hard for people since it'll be 3D world. I don't think you can scratch attack away hammers, but if you could, I guess that would be nice. I don't know, I certainly haven't been able to do it. I think I just really tried it a whole bunch, I guess. But... come on, come on, come on. Maybe put some Hammer Bros in the Red Coin Collection level. Okay, that seemed like that should have worked. Okay, so did I do something wrong there? Because that was like the best attempt yet. I killed them all, and then there's nothing else to stand on after I get the POW. So... does this mean we literally need to eat the POW first and then jump on the mole? Run off edge, full jump and flutter to grab POW. Land on mold, jump to the other side. Yeah, you say that, and that does seem to be apparent, but how is that even possible? So you're like, I don't know. Where am I jumping from? Are we jumping from the edge or the other edge? Oh, this is not gonna work, is it? Are you sure there isn't like a vine for every edge? Okay. So it seems like he doesn't mean where the muncher is. Are you sure about that? Because I've tried jumping from this one so many times. You don't mean from here, do you? Like, actually, we could jump from here, we could jump from this ramp, or we could jump from here. All of them theoretically seems like maybe they could work. Ugh. That's not sure. Ugh. Like, just somebody like me who just doesn't know their NSMBU, like, parkour rulebook or whatever. I just don't know where to start on stuff like that. Alright, So you want me to stand where the slope is and then do that? Is that what you mean? Because it kind of looks like I hit my head on the spike just now. Call me crazy, but it seems like I hit my head on the spike. Ugh. But yeah, it does seem like I can lick the POW like that. It's just gonna require some additional skill. I think I'll get it sooner or later. Oh, that's not good. Oh, wow, getting back to that mole. Oh, like do some pause buffering or something. Okay, I mean, that's still technically progress. Oh, I turned around and... Ugh. I mean, I don't know how many attempts it's gonna take, but yeah, we're kind of in checkpoint jail right now. Just have to play it and find out. I always tell people I'd rather be in checkpoint jail than be like in viewer clock jail. I didn't even lick in the correct direction. That's unfortunate. Need to be more accurate than that. I knew I was doing something wrong, I just wasn't sure what it was. Bro, it feels like you have to be like so far away just to make the jump, but I'm sure that's incorrect. And I just end up hitting the grinder afterwards. No, Toadette, that is not the Yoshi tongue button. That's the eject pink character button. Oh, we gotta save that. Let me look at that. How close were we? How far were we? I jumped, I think, when Yoshi was halfway off the edge. We kind of turned around at just about where the spike was. We stopped just where the vine is. We grabbed the coin. We just barely got over to the mole. And then I guess we held right a little bit too hard there at the end. Okay. So all the rest of that seemed fine. Wow, I am shocked that I failed that again there. I'm pretty sure I hit the grinder on the right, didn't I? Or did I hit the one on the left? Yeah, I think I hit the one on the right, and then maybe like... I'm not sure if it damaged me or if I bounced into the one on the left. It's hard to tell. I don't know, something about that was not good. Sometimes I feel like when Yoshi is like fluttering, I feel like his hurt box becomes bigger. Is that true? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just because it like... I don't know... It moves around or something a lot, and maybe it gives the impression of it becoming bigger. I'm not sure. If you can't wait, that means you make yourself a VIP without authorization. How does that work? Oh! Okay, at least I'm getting somewhat consistent on these attempts. We're getting the mole bounce and everything else. Ah, not a good jump. Basically, for those that don't know, I pretty much have no VIPs in my channel, but I have had them before. It's just like they just kind of like stopped coming around. I feel like making somebody a VIP is like cursing my channel. So like it's gonna turn the VIP into like an unloyal follower or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just like PTSD talking or something. Whatever. Anyway. Alright, we got the thing. Message time. LunyDave. Hit the switch to get a big coin. And to backtrack? Okay, I am not going into the lava. I don't care if I have a dry bones shell. Maybe next time. Try to go for the deathless run or something. I don't know. Anyway. Trying to look for a good spot to leave a tagline comment. Alright. I wonder what the clear checker was on it. You guys want to see? 3 minutes. Wow. Not even 181 seconds. But that's a really good number, because it's 180 seconds and 181 milliseconds. Neat. Very neat clear check